Kevin doesn't mind
Did you hear about the raid on the town?
I surely did, lad. 'Twas a true spectacle, to be sure. The town don't see a lot of action, and this beats paying for entertainers. Only trouble is, the Indians keep to their own schedule, so you have to stay sharp to catch them.
What do you think happened to Antonio?
Probably perished out in the desert. Watch where you're treading next time you head out. You're starting to repeat yourself, lad. Sure you wouldn't like...
Howdy there.
It is a depiction of a glorious Anazira landscape which you feel is best viewed in another state, or better yet, country. Two keys unlocking doors to who knows where hang on a nearby rack. A hardened man in his late 40s, the sheriff is the keeper of the peace in Anazira. Break the law, and he'll break you to pieces. A jail cell occupies the back wall. An Indian prisoner is held captive in this cramped jail cell.
I don't think I introduced myself properly.
I know who you are, Emmo. Been keeping my eye on you. Can't believe you lasted this long.
Back at the saloon, you mentioned the Indians rode by Rita's house. Was anything stolen?
Yep.
Did you find out what?
Haven't been able to get much out of the poor girl. Must have been something important. She's been holed up in her house ever since the raid. Kept saying they took it, over and over, like the break-in itself didn't matter none.
Must be valuable. Maybe if I got it back for Rita somehow. Rita mentioned something about her father's things.
That whole house is filled with her pa's stuff. Means a lot to her since those Indians killed him.
Looks like you've been busy.
With the mean-looking varmint back there? One of the strays from the raid.
Can I talk to him?
Sure, if you don't mind talking to yourself.
Why not? You've had enough practice.
Is Rita, Miss Peralta, is she okay?
She ain't harmed. The raid was over by the time she made it home. She's got her knickers all twisted in a knot over the theft. Won't talk to anyone, not even me.
How did you catch the Indian?
Came out of Miss Peralta's house just as we were coming in. Had nothing on him, but I reckon he knows what was stolen.
What's going to happen to the prisoner?
Normally, I'd hang him.
But not this time?
Well, I'd like nothing better than to see this fella dangle like a freshly plucked Thanksgiving turkey.
Lovely image.
The gallows ain't been used for years. They don't meet with the industry standard, as defined in the Gallows Maintenance Act of 1792. They'd probably collapse under the weight of an adult. Might still be good enough for the young'uns, though.
What do you think happened to Antonio?
Just wish I could've... See ya.
What?
You're leaving, right?
No.
Darn.
I didn't catch your name, Sheriff.
Joe.
First or last?
Neither. Two sheriffs come before me, and I ain't planning to live forever.
I meant, is Joe your first or last name?
Yep, it's one of them.
What are your views on capital punishment?
Doesn't go far enough.
How far could it possibly go?
We need a desecration penalty. Laws allowing the body of a deceased felon to be dissected, dismembered, and discarded all over the country as a warning to other would-be felons.
Sounds pretty sordid.
And a pretty sight it would be. Just thinking about it makes my mouth water.
You need help.
Damn straight I do.
You agree with that?
Sure, can't get this law passed by myself. Need all the help I can get.
Do you think there's a danger in children being able to access all these guns around the country?
Danger? What's the danger?
They might blow someone's head off for a start, not to mention their own.
You're talking about natural selection there, son. Everyone has the right to be tested against the holy might of a firearm. You survive it, and you get yourself a blessing from the Almighty.
So it's okay for everyone to be running around with a gun?
This ain't the Dark Ages, son. People are more civil-like nowadays.
How do you mean?
Now people can take each other out without getting blood on their hands.
Tell me about your mother.
Why do you want to know about her?
I heard that some people in law enforcement had controlling mothers.
Controlling? Nah, Ma ain't never controlled me. I grew up normal-like. Had to clean my teeth 5 times a day, eat all my greens and hers too. Be back home each night by 7, polish her silverware every second morning, not see my friends unless she said so, wore what I was told to, parted my hair the way she preferred, listened only to her music, kept my mouth shut at all times.
Well, that answers that. Thanks.
I'll warn you, boy, I have an itchy trigger finger, and it's set off by pointless prattle.
I'm Al. Emmo.
The Indian ignores you.
Maybe he'd open up if the sheriff weren't around.
The gallows are a reminder of a time when people were hung for committing serious crimes, such as forgetting one's wedding anniversary.
Sing us a song, Mr. Piano Man.
Trust me, you don't want to hear how I sing today.
I could be mistaken, but I believe you're drunk.
I am in a saloon.
True, but you're intoxicated while you're working.
I wish. I don't care anymore. My wife went and doggone left me.
Because of your drinking problem?
I got no problem with that. She did, though. Took off faster than a non-paying client at a hospitality house. I can't go on without her. I can't face another sunrise.
Bill can't talk to you right now. He's docked a cent from his wages for every wrong note. Bill can't... The gallows are a reminder of a time when people were hung for committing... The gallows represent the sheriff's devotion. Tall cacti.
I think I can see something in there.
Bill can't...
Guess it's almost time for your patrol. Then again, I guess not. In light of the raid, wouldn't it be a good idea to check the perimeter, just in case?
Yep.
Well, will you?
Yep.
Oh, I guess that means later. Sheriff, there's something important I need you to, do, somewhere.
Don't go wasting my time, boy.
I'll have to try some other way of coaxing him out of his office.
I'll warn you, boy.
The Indian ignores you.
I have to get him out of there so I can talk to that Indian. What I need is a disturbance, a loud one. Didn't the sheriff say the gallows would break under the weight of an adult? But who in their right mind would try it? Well, he looks heavy enough. I'll try a subtle hint. Hey, it's not all bad. Sometimes when you feel like the floor's opening up, you just have to go with the swing and hang in there. Okay, that was too subtle. You know what they say about giving someone enough rope? Well, there's a pile of it near the sheriff's office. Guess that proves it. Booze really does destroy brain cells. Look, Bill, if you're that depressed, why don't you just hang yourself?
You're right. Thanks. I owe you one. I'm off to offer myself.
I hope the sheriff was right about the gallows. I'd better head over there. Oh my gosh, he's rigged it to support his weight. Seriously, you don't have to do this.
Yes, I do. Nothing short of a sign will dissuade me.
But...
Nothing you can say is gonna change my mind. I have an appointment with my maker, the great piano tuner in the sky.
Maybe I'd better get the sheriff. Sheriff, Bill's out there. He's going to hang himself.
Don't go wasting my time, boy.
I'm serious.
The sheriff looks at you, then at the gun on his desk. You get the point.
On second thoughts, maybe I was mistaken.
Bill is trying his best to test the gallows the hard way. Why do it with your teeth when you have two perfectly unskilled hands? Bill has reinforced the main beam with the excess rope.
Darn. Well, that might have done the trick. The rope's partially burnt now.
I'll warn you, boy. I have an itchy trigger finger, and it's set off by pointless prattle. What in blazes name was that? I'd better mosey on outside and take a gander.
Let me out.
Maybe. First, I'd like some answers. What did your friends take from the Peralto house?
Let me out, or you die.
Forgive me for saying so, but you don't seem to be in a position to negotiate. Besides, how could you possibly kill me? You're behind bars.
If I'm not home by nightfall, my brothers ride into town at rise of next sun. Much damage, many deaths. Release me for sake of town.
If I open this cell, how do I know you aren't going to kill me anyway?
If you don't open cage, that least of your worries. As sign of trust, I give you my knife.
Oh, in that case, let me see what I can do.
Lawman keep tool of steel teeth on flat wood.
Huh?
You hurry. Thank you.
Hey, anything to avoid a massacre.
There be no killings. I fabricate.
You tricked me?
Expected it more difficult.
Well, you're free now. You can go.
No, lawman's still out there. He recognized me.
Fine. If I help you, again, will you tell me what was taken from the Peralto house?
Find me way to get past lawman. Then we talk more. Many thanks. My brothers will be pleased when I tell of helpful dwarf.
Hey!
Come by camp sometime. Be welcome. Password is stop that.
Thanks, but what I really want to know is what you guys took from Rita.
You keep knife. I got better weapon now.
Okay. Now, if you don't mind answering my question,
You're a darn fool, Billy. Lucky my daddy and granddaddy hung so many varmints in their time. Too many necks straining the old wood. Speaking of strain, I need a drink.
He's still drunk, but alive and a lot happier.
Celebration! Celebration! I've had a revelation.
those beams must have hit you hard.
As I was hanging, waiting to die, a blessing descended from on high.
Along with the scaffolding.
I've been given another chance. Thanks be to He, all hear and dance.
Great. One near-death experience and he's turned into a lyric loon.
I'm a changed man. You hear me? Yeehaw!
All too clearly.
Thanks to my great fate, I've been saved.
Your great weight, you mean?
I've seen the light, I've seen the light. No more bad play, no drunken fights. My wife will be happy to see this new sight. Praise the... Thanks. Got carried away there. My act is clean, I'll drink no more. Another glass I'll pour. I'll find my darling wife and tell her, hope she ain't off with a fella.
some rope, courtesy of Bill.
I still have to find out what those Indians took from Rita.
And you're going to do that how?
Go see them, I guess.
Wait a minute. You're headed into an Indian encampment filled with warriors armed with bows, arrows, and at least one gun?
Sure, why not?
This I've got to see.
I'm getting a little tired of that guy. Whatever, I'm off.